Welcome to the Invictus Sports Pregame Show. My name is Isaac Dyer. I'm here with Jerome Presley. Today we have Charleston versus Shepherd, Jerome. Charleston's a very young team, only 5 seniors on the team. That doesn't mean they don't have athletes. There's a few that we should highlight today.
Well, it all starts off with everything running back Jordan Roberts. He's going to be asked to do everything. He's the running back, had almost 100 yards rushing and a touchdown last week, gets into the receiving game as well, and he's on the return game. So he's going to have a lot to do. And then we have Maurice Leak, the quarterback, dual threat running and passing. He can do both things very well, and it's just a matter of him getting this offense in sync against a tough Shepherd defense.
Shepherd has athletes all over the field, so it's hard to pick out one or two to highlight. You have one or two, though, that we're going to do today.
It's very hard, because we can go through week after week picking out player after player because they're stacked everywhere on the field. But we're going to start off with Nikolai Norrell, the talented receiver for Shepherd. Very good hands. He gets downfield. He makes a lot of plays, and he's a big play receiver as well. On the defensive side of the ball, Dominique Tolson, one of those outside linebackers that anchors that Shepherd defense. Very good player. Had a very good game last week. A lot of tackles, interception, block, kick. He does it all. Just comes in sync with the rest of that talent on Shepherd.
When you look at Charleston, they're young, a lot of freshmen, but that doesn't mean you come in here and just lay down. You have to play, you have to suit up, you have to give them a good game. Is that correct, or do you just lay down?
Yeah, no, you can't lay down. These are athletes, and they're very talented athletes. They're just young. So what better way to get yourself in sync than playing against a tough, well-coached Shepherd team? You learn from that. You become better. And then those athletes become better. They stop thinking, and they're playing lights-out football. And that's the plan for Charleston today, is to get to the point where they can play some lights-out football against a very good Shepherd team.
Very good is an understatement. Last week we were here, they ran roughshod over Seton Hill. What is their weakness? Do they have a weakness at all? Because I didn't see last week.
Well, it's interesting. They're very good on special teams. Offensively, they run the ball well. They pass the ball well. Defensively, they defend the pass. They defend the run very well. Athletes all over the place. Every team has to have a weakness. And if there's one weakness that I can see is maybe they don't get bored. So it's going to be Charleston's responsibility to find what weakness this Shepherd Rams team has.
Charleston has a first-year coach in Pat Kirkland, matching wits with a guy who's been here for 25 years, Coach Monty Cater. It's Shepherd, it's Charleston, and it's next. Last name ever, first name greatest, like a sprained ankle, boy.
Contact your local Geico office to see how much you could save on car insurance.
So you're looking to buy a new car, and you start to ask yourself the important questions. Who, what, where, why? You might be thinking, aren't all dealers the same? And that's where you'd be interested in knowing that Apple Valley Chevy Toyota has been your reputable hometown dealer for over 50 years. With great service, great selection, and great value, giving you the best car buying experience has always been our commitment to you. Plus, our certified automotive technicians get your vehicle serviced right the first time, every time. For all those reasons and more, see why Apple Valley Chevy Toyota is different from the rest. Had a long day? Take a break and enjoy some great food and drinks at Captain Bender's Tavern. Wednesdays, chow down on all-you-can-eat award-winning wings. Thursday is open mic night. Fridays are karaoke with DJ. Saturday, we have live music. Sundays are all football with NFL Sunday Ticket. Get 20 for 20 wings and bucket of beer. For the competitor, we've got the Eastern Panhandle Dart League and APA Pool League. See us on Facebook for all your daily promotions. Captain Bender's Tavern, 111 East Main Street, Sharpsburg, Maryland.
Football season is here, and Parsons Kia is kicking a winning field goal with these 3 great vehicles. The Kia Sportage gets 29 miles per gallon and is more fun to drive than other crossovers. The Sedona is fast becoming a leader in the minivan market. Ample power, nimble handling, and generous cargo storage makes it a must-see. And then there's the Sorrento. It's no longer just a good value, it's now an excellent pick in the SUV market. Kia, the power to surprise. All Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Parsons Kia, Winchester.
Never mess with a Chevy, dude.
Is your thermostat frozen under 70 degrees every winter? At Sunfire Hearth Patio and Spa, our wood, pellet, or gas stoves will heat your home efficiently while saving you from the winter chill. With hundreds of models to choose from, our professional staff will help you select the stove that's right for you. And our service department can service all your heating needs to keep you warm all season. Now is the time to ask us how to receive up to a $300 tax credit before you find yourself stuck in the cold. Sunfire Hearth Patio and Spa, downtown Martinsburg, or online at sunfirepatio.com.
At McCrae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McCrae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McCrae.
Welcome back to Ram Stadium. It's Isaac Dyer here with Jerome Presley. We have Charleston, who won the toss, but they elected to defer, kick the ball off to Shepherd. Back to receive for Shepherd in this game is DJ Scott, Justin Ford. And kicking off for Charleston, number 17, I'm going to enjoy saying his name, Puma Nuruddini.
Puma.
Kicks it off, and Ford takes it at the 10-yard line. Makes one move, but he fumbles. Fumble picked up by Shepherd, I believe, though. Looks like Shepherd recovered. Yes, they recovered the kick. They will start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Shepherd offense.
And there's an injury for Shepherd, but I'll tell you what, this would have been a great start for Charleston to get on this ball. That would have been a nice turn of events for them to start the game off. Big hit. Ball comes loose. Shepherd player is shaking up, but I think is okay. The player for Shepherd is number 39, Mike Haynes, the backup running back on that play, also covers kicks. He ends up a little injured on the play.
Once again, Shepherd will start at their own 21-yard line. You have Bobby Cooper, and you have touchdown Tommy Addison, the guy who blasted Charleston last year for 3 touchdowns. So they're going to keep their eye on him.
They definitely will. And here you go, the stretch play to the outside for Addison. He gets the corner, but is tackled. And again, I tell you what, this Charleston team is very athletic. They're not going to just lay down and die. We talked about that in the pregame. They're going to come out and really try to come out with some fire and make something happen.
And a very good way to stretch the play out was number 15, Nick Watts, for Charleston. He stretched it out from his corner position to get Addison to the sideline. Let's jump right into the keys to the game here today for both teams. You had a few keys for both.
Well, I'll tell you what, for Charleston, it's about striking early. You're on defense now. Let's strike early. And you can strike early from defense just on that play. A good sack for Charleston, good start. And then improve the pass defense. Last week they got gashed by Concord put up over 364 yards passing on them, and believe me, Shepherd is capable. And for Shepherd, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, you don't have to change anything. You just have to keep the intensity up, though, and I think that's going to be very important for Shepherd. So if it's not broke, you don't have to fix anything. Come out with some intensity and try to make things happen.
You said on the defense, they just got a sack there. Number 55, Rockford Stone, freshman, 5'11 freshman, got the sack right there. And we have a flag on the play right now. Let's see what we're looking at. And there you see our referees today. And it could be legal substitution maybe.
Against Charleston?
Yeah, against Charleston. So that's 5 yards that they just gave up. That basically gave up the yards that Rockford just gained on the sack. Now we're at 3rd down and 12, and this would be a big down for Charleston just to get these young guys up and ready and into this game.
Big down, especially if they can get 3 and out for Shepherd. And it looks like Shepherd's going to get the first down.
Shepherd's going to get the first down, and they got to get him down, and they finally do. Cooper goes over to number 6, Larry Lowe. Larry Lowe, 6'1", 218, and here's our replay.
And Lowe is just another one of those receivers for Shepherd. Good pass by Cooper hanging in, picks apart the zone. Lowe makes the catch, gets upfield for the first down. I'll tell you what, Isaac, it's going to be very important. You know, one of the problems we talk about with Charleston is this pass defense from last week. The one thing that helps pass defense is pressure on the quarterback. So if you can't get pressure with your front three, you definitely want to send some other people. Looks like they're sending 4. Cooper's under a little bit of duress.
Cooper's under duress. He runs out to his right side, and a very good play there. Good tackle
good coverage
by Chris Maxwell for Charleston. He makes the stop there, and that was good coverage.
Good coverage, and it looks like Charleston came with 4 on that rush, and they almost got there. They almost got home, definitely, and you saw just good, solid pass coverage in the back, and that's an improvement from last week's game. So hopefully Charleston wants to keep up that coverage and keep it going pretty well.
2nd down and 8 right now for the Rams. And again, Cooper, if this time he has him in the eye, he sees something that he likes right there. Every time you see a quarterback come up, he sees something and trying to make adjustments right there. Here comes the blitz, handoff, and there's a great, this Charleston team, they are stacking the run up there. Again, Rockford Jones in there, he's going to come out, he's very tired.
I'll tell you what, Jones is playing some good football. He definitely is playing some good football to start the game. And so far, I'm impressed with Charleston. I'm impressed with the way they came out. They're coming out with some hunger, some vigor. It's a beautiful day for football, actually a little warm on the warm side. I mean, I thought we were going to get rain down here, but apparently we're not. Beautiful day for football, and it looks like this Charleston team is jacked up and ready to play.
1 yard gain for Addison on that play. Now Addison is flanked out to the right of Cooper. Shotgun formation, and there's a flag, another flag. It usually means false start, usually. Let's see what the referees tell us. It will be against Shepherd, so that will push them back another 5 yards.
Yeah, another 5 yards, and I tell you what, Charleston has an opportunity here, a 3rd and about 11, to really get the ball back and possibly even get really good field position.
And this is a big down. We talked about the last 3rd down. They converted the last one. Cooper again, he's going up top here, and it's caught.
Oh, you got to turn around.
What a catch, though. Great catch by Robert Bird. That's a good, I would say almost 20, 25-yard catch there.
Yeah, definitely a good catch, but I'll tell you what, Tyree Kelly has to turn around and make this play, especially when you see the receiver. Usually when the receivers get ready, the ball's coming to them, you look at their eyes. Their eyes tell you that the ball is getting close. You have to turn around as a corner. He's a young corner, and he's going to learn that. And you see he's probably not going to be the same player next year and years to come. But I'll tell you what, have to turn around and try to make a play. And in that time, the receiver won.
No backs in the backfield. Oh, wide open. Number 89, wide open, the tight end, John Frick. Good catch. Good pitch and catch there. Cooper to Frick.
And there's where some problems are. If this Charleston team does not get pressure on the quarterback, there's a lot of gaping holes in the defense. And I think that's what we saw last week against Concord. Concord was able to pick this Charleston team apart. And as you can see, Shepherd, you could tell they did their scouting. Their thing is let's open it up and throw a little bit.
17 yards, Cooper to Frick, and then handoff and right in the backfield. What a play by number 96 for Charleston. His name is Jeff Bryant. Gets right up there, 6'3", 235 from Cleveland, Ohio.
And that was a good play for Jeff Bryant getting in the backfield, making some plays.
And there he just got right in the backfield, beat his man. That's all it was. Just about beating his man there, Jerome. He just beat him to a pulp right there.
There you go.
3-yard loss for Addison there. It's going to be 2nd down and 13. And there's a screen play, and they got that very well, too. So they scouted Shepherd pretty well, because right there is a gain of about 3 yards. Cooper, that time going to number 11, Robert Bird.
Yeah, and, again, Charleston's just, you got to get pressure, get in the backfield. It looks like they have dialed up the perfect defense against the run. So this is not, it looks like Addison, if this can keep up, Addison may have a tough sledding today against this tough Charleston defense against the run. They're actually playing extremely well against the run to start this game off.
I don't see Addison in the game now. It's 3rd and 10. Addison maybe getting a little bit of a rest. Mike Haynes is in the game right now to back up to Addison. Cooper drops back. Again, quick out. Quick out is not enough for a first down. It's going to be third. It's going to be fourth down now. Fourth and probably about 4 yards.
You'll go for this if you're Shepherd. I mean, you're thinking your defense is pretty good. This Charleston team already has been on the field. We haven't even seen the Charleston offense because this Charleston defense will do pretty well on first and second down. Then third down, they'll give it up. So it looks like Shepherd will go for the field goal, and it's DeBrat's time to come and see if he can put 3 on the board.
DeBrat is a guy who's 5th all-time in points scored for Shepherd. He's lining up for a 3, it looks like another 25-yard kick, and it's up. And it's true. 3-0. Rams strike first. 3-0. We'll be right back.
Contact your local Geico office to see how much you could save on car insurance.
At McRae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McRae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McRae.
Welcome back to Rand Stadium. It just did a kickoff. Tyler Hamilton with a good return. He comes back all the way up to the 35 or 36-yard line. Charleston will start there.
And again, now Charleston gets the ball for the first time. You want some ball control. You want to strike. I actually think that was a win for the Charleston defense to hold Shepherd to 3 points. They have an opportunity here with this offense to try to see if they can put some points on the board.
First and 10, Leak back to throw. Quick out to number 3, Darrell Bird, and he'll pick up about, 3 yards there.
We talk about Maurice Leak. He's a short quarterback at 5'10", 175 pounds. And you can see he just get him rolled out. I think that's probably one of the things they want to do is get him rolled out with an option to run pass versus just drop back passing or just sitting in the shotgun. He's a very mobile quarterback and can get upfield.
And would you think that's also to get him away from that big Shepherd defensive line?
Yeah, you definitely want to get him away, give him some throwing lanes, and here you're getting a chance to see his mobility. He's able to escape a little bit, gets upfield, did lose a couple yards, but that's what you want to get him in space so to see if he can make something happen. Quarterbacks that are typically that small need throwing lanes, and it's hard to just sit them back and just see if they can pick defenses apart. Chances are, if they just sit back there, they can get balls batted down.
He was very harassed there by the defensive line. Finished off by Mike Franklin, the sophomore, for Shepherd. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 right now. Leak in the shotgun. Have not seen Jordan Roberts get a pass yet, and just when I say it, there he is.
Good
and he goes around
corner.
What a block. First down and more. There's Jordan. He's going to take it. He's got all the way. Look at Jordan. Jordan all the way. Touchdown, Charleston.
Oh, he didn't make it
at
the 1.
Oh, he didn't make it. He's down at the 1. What hustle.
I tell you what, we see the replay. The block on this edge was amazing. And basically that whole right corner got cleared out. And let's see, you'll see fans at home. This was just a wonderful clearing out of that side. Good pass by Leak. And just you see Shepherd defenders just going down. And then upfield, Jordan just turns on the afterburners, gets upfield. And you see that Shepherd speed that's able to catch up with him right at the 1-yard line. Very good play for Charleston. Energized this Charleston crowd.
And he's tracked down by number 4, DJ Scott. Saves the touchdown, but he didn't save. And look at What defense there. Shepherd's defense starting to come up a little bit. -2 on that play. Tackle by, it looks like number 2 was in there. Number 2 is for Shepherd. Corey Washington was there. You also have a few other guys there. Number 3 for Shepherd was in there also.
Yeah, and that's Dominique Dixon. And I'll tell you what, Shepherd's not going to make this easy. They're a stout defense, a very big defense up front, and they're going to be hard to just punch this in.
And there's a pass wide open.
Touchdown.
Touchdown pass leak to number 34, Tyler Franz, the tight end.
And this is a wonderful start for Charleston to be able to come down, couple of plays, and just get in there. And that was a good fake by Leak. Gets the ball out. Touchdown pass by Taylor Franz, the tight end, and that's a great start for this Charleston team.
Beautiful start. They're a young team, as we said, and the sideline is very excited. Whenever a young team gets started, sometimes they're hard to stop.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're playing against a ranked team, so you have to come in, man. You have to come in and play.
PAT's up and good. Charleston scores 7-3. We'll be right back.
Contact your local Geico office to see how much you could save on car insurance.
At McRae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McRae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McRae.
Welcome back to Ram Stadium. 7-play, 65-yard drive there for Charleston. Ball's loose again. Ball's loose again, and Charleston's white shirts all around it. They got it. Oh, wow. Charleston has it again. And this team is ready.
This is a disaster start for Shepherd. And, they're a veteran team. Shepherd is a veteran team. But, you're coming into a game, you're 3-0, you're ranked 4th in the country, going against a team that, really has not been able to do much, that's 0-3. And you have a team now that has just been given some life. There is nothing better for Charleston Charleston would want to do than knock off the #1 team in the WVIAC as well as nationally ranked team. And so they're jazzed up. These young guys, they don't know what to do. They don't know that they're not supposed to lose this game. They don't know any better, and that's good.
There's a quick option play by Leak. He falls ahead for a yard, and we have a flag on the play. 7-play, 65-yard drive, gives them 7. They come back, get a fumble by number 16, Justin Ford. They start over here. It's now going to be, looks like the penalty is going to be on Shepherd. And it's going to mark off 5 more yards. Yeah, so it's going to be 1st and 5.
Yeah, I know if you're Coach Cater, you want to pull these guys together and say, look, calm down. We got to calm down, number 1, from being frustrated. More importantly, let's start executing. If we execute, we'll be fine. But we give a team like this life, they're going to hang around all game. They're going to make us pay for it.
There's a good quick out there from Leak to Derek Taylor. And Taylor gets about 2 yards there, so it's going to be 2nd down and probably about 3.
Good job with Elijah Davis on that corner, coming up to get involved in that tackle. And you saw him trying to strip the ball out, and that's what you want to do. You want to see if you can get a turnover. This, like I said, this Shepherd team is a veteran team. They just have to come together. But this Charleston team, I have to say, I'm impressed. Coaches have them ready for this game, and that's what you need coming into a game against a team of this magnitude.
2nd down and 2, and all-purpose Roberts, there's the flag. Roberts was lined up as a fullback there on that play. And that's the first time I've seen that, where he's at fullback and not wide receiver or flank to the left or right side of Leak.
Well, you definitely want to disguise some things, and you don't want to show the same things you showed on film the past 3 games. You want to do something a little different. And here, false start, they got to back up a little bit. Charleston has to be able to stay focused, though. You got youth, and they're playing well to start off, but you definitely want to stay focused, stay jacked up, but stay focused at the same time.
It's going to be 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7, and there's Roberts flanked to the left of Leak. And there's a run, number 5, and he gets a couple yards there. And that's a run for Derek Taylor, and he gains about 2 or 3 yards. Good tackle there on the outside linebacker.
Yeah, this is just a simple option play where the receiver comes in motion and takes the ball, and Shepherd just plays that very well. Defensed extremely well by number 33, Chris Patton, that outside linebacker. Stayed at home, fought off the block, and was able to close that down.
Dominic Dixon also in on that stop. It's going to be 3rd down and 3, and this is a huge down here for Charleston and also for Shepherd, by the way. We keep talking about Charleston, but Shepherd, oh, man, that was a quarterback draw, and I thought he had the lane, too. Flag on the play.
Yeah, I know against Shepherd, those lanes close extremely fast, though, so it definitely would be interesting to see what they're going to run. They're going to come back to that, believe me.
Again, another penalty on Charleston. That pushed them back 5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. And that hurts, Jerome.
Yeah,
that one hurts.
It definitely does. I mean, you took an opportunity where it changes your play calling, because you may have certain plays dialed up for 4 and 5 yards, and now you got to go to 8. You're looking at a pretty much a sure passing down, if not screen draw down.
3rd down and 8. We'll see what Charleston does here, and it's the option to Roberts. He doesn't have much room, and what a tackle. Beautiful tackle by Corey Washington for a loss of 5 yards there.
I have talked about Corey Washington this entire year. The guy is amazing at that free safety position. He lays the wood. He comes up. He's an excellent, excellent cover for safety. I mean, he really is. And I always talk about this, his range. His range, that ability to get from one side of the field to the other, to close on the ball the way he does. He's an exceptional talent, and I tell you what, I enjoy calling him and seeing him play. He just plays so fierce.
Puma Narati, I'll keep saying that name all day long. I love it. Puma to punt and back to receive DJ Scott at his own 9-yard line. Low punt, and they came after it there. They didn't get to it. Scott comes up, makes one move, and he's got a lane to the outside. Scott from his 9. Great block. Wow. Beautiful block by
Washington.
Beautiful block by Washington.
That's my man right there. I'll tell you what, that guy, he plays special teams. You saw Robinson get a decleater on that one. And then he almost gets the block. Then he gets back up and say, hey, I'm going to try to spring my guy. And he hauls as much speed as he can to make this block. And look at this block. Head in front. Good block.
Beautiful block. And starting at the 47-yard line is Shepherd. They're trailing 7-3.
Well, that was a dangerous punt. Any line drive punt, is a very hard punt to do something with as far as kick coverage, because it doesn't give your coverage team opportunity to get downfield.
Pass play, swings it out to Addison. They're really keen on Addison. You can really tell. He only gains 2 yards there. Cooper to Addison.
And a good play by number 32, Isaiah Gibson, the redshirt freshman defensive back, comes up and makes a play, stopping that to a very short gain, which is something you want to do. Solid tackling. And again, against the run, we're seeing that Charleston team defend against the run very well.
It looks like they really scouted on Addison. They don't want Addison to beat them, as he did last year for 3 touchdowns. It's 2nd down and 9, and here's a run for Addison.
Nothing.
And again, he doesn't get anywhere. And he stopped, and I see a slew of guys in there. Once again, my man, number 55, Rockford Stone is in there to make that stop. He's also joined on his defensive line by number 60, Robert Marvin is in there also.
Well, we went from a stone to a brick, because I tell you what, he is very hard to move today in that middle of that defense.
It is going to be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8, and again, there's a lot of athletes on this team, on Shepherd, so 3rd and 8 is really not that difficult for them. And there's the blitz, and he's going up top.
Got to turn around.
Got to turn around. There's a couple flags, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be a pass interference on the defense. but what a catch by Nikolai Norrell.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if that, I mean, the defender didn't get his head around. I didn't think that was a penalty, though, but he definitely didn't get his head around. And but I think they're going to call it pass interference. They may pick up the flag, but I didn't see pass interference. I thought it was good coverage, but as a corner, you have to get your head turned around so that you can make a play. And they will call it on Charleston. Like I said, I actually thought this was good coverage. We see on the replay. Let's see if there's a lot of contact. Yeah, I guess there is. Because the defender's head wasn't turned around, you can't have your hands all over the receiver, and maybe that's the call. I think some referees would not have called that, but that gives Shepherd a break as they go inside the red zone.
That was a 30-yard pass from Cooper to Norrell, and I think you're right, because he didn't turn around that time, that's why he got called for that. 1st and 10 from the 16. Quick out, and the ball's loose. Ball's loose.
Charleston
has it again. Charleston has it again as it was a flip from Cooper over to number 11, Robert Byrd. Byrd couldn't bring it in, and Charleston starts it back up as they get the turnover.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, it's behind the line of scrimmage, so yes, it is a live ball. And once again, Shepherd Rams makes a mistake. And Robert Beard can't get on that ball, and now we have Charleston. More life given to this young team.
Charleston will start at their own 18-yard line. They're hanging in here. It's 7-3 Charleston. And there's the flip to Roberts. He's got a few blockers out in front of him, and there's a flag coming.
A lot of flags.
Flag coming, but out in front of Roberts that time, number 79, Ross May, the freshman. He was up there leading the way there, and he did get to the second level, but there is a flag on the play.
And I'll tell you, you expect the mistakes from, say, a Charleston team who is very young, and they're making aggressive mistakes.
And that was
Shepherd
holding there.
Holding it, comes back. Shepherd, a veteran team, and they're making mistakes that aren't necessarily aggressive mistakes. They're making mistakes that are just not lack of concentration mistakes. I mean, you're throwing the ball, you're fumbling on a kickoff twice. You fumble on a swing pass where, those are passes you complete 95% of the time, and then today, for whatever reason, you're just not there. So Charleston backs up again, and this is the one thing Charleston must clean up. They have opportunities. They can't blow the opportunities by penalties like this that backs them up.
You talked in the pregame about being bored. Do you think that Shepherd might be a little bit bored here?
Not now. I mean, bored, I'm talking about bored when they're up 21-0. I mean, right now you're in a game, so they're not bored here. They're getting shell-shocked at this moment.
Leak with the scramble, and he slides down. He gains about 2 to 3 yards there. So we're going to look at it, and the quarter's coming to an end quickly, and thought 7-3 Charleston winning here in the first quarter. And one of the things I saw as we were preparing for this game, Coach Pat Kirkland said, be competitive in the first quarter. And
That's
they
important.
are being competitive here in the first quarter, this young team.
That is a very, very good statement from the coach because, Shepherd rarely is down. They're rarely down in a game. They usually come out and they take the lead early, and you definitely want to get your shots in early because you want to make Shepherd play. You want to make them play early, not coast. Last week we saw them putting in their third and fourth string guys. So here we see a rollout pass that just well defensed by that Shepherd defense.
And that was incomplete. Leak going to Jenkins there. Jenkins 5'9", 185 from Bradenton, Florida, who is also one of the captains on this Charleston squad. 6.3 seconds left in the first quarter. 3rd down and 17 for Charleston. Let's see what they dial up here.
Well, I know if I'm Shepherd, I'm making this Charleston team throw. I'm going to make Leak beat me throwing the ball. And I'll bring pressure, and I will make him beat me.
Leak rolls out, and he's going deep.
Wow.
He's going deep, and it's caught. What a pass. What a way to end the quarter. Pass Leak to Bird. What a play.
And I was just getting ready to question that arm. And this was just a simple rollout play by Leak. And then he's able to set and air it out. I mean, it's an underthrown ball because this could have been 6 if he would have got it out. And I was just questioning his arm strength. We will go to break. We'll be back. Shepherd down 3-7 against Charleston.
Had a long day? Take a break and enjoy some great food and drinks at Captain Bender's Tavern. Wednesdays, chow down on all-you-can-eat award-winning wings. Thursday is open mic night. Fridays are karaoke with DJ. Saturday, we have live music. Sundays are all football with NFL Sunday Ticket. Get 20 for 20 wings and bucket of beer. For the competitor, we've got the Eastern Panhandle Dart League and APA Pool League. See us on Facebook for all your daily promotions. Captain Bender's Tavern, 111 East Main Street, Sharpsburg, Maryland.
Football season is here, and Parsons Kia is kicking a winning field goal with these three great vehicles. The Kia Sportage gets 29 miles per gallon and is more fun to drive than other crossovers. The Sedona is fast becoming a leader in the minivan market. Ample power, nimble handling, and generous cargo storage makes it a must-see. And then there's the Sorento. It's no longer just a good value, it's now an excellent pick in the SUV market. Kia, the power to surprise. All Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Parsons Kia, Winchester.
At McCrae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McCrae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McCrae.
Back here, second quarter. Penalty just in, and it looks like it's going to be a false start possibly here. Another false start on Charleston. That's going to take back to 1st and 15, but to end that quarter the way they did, this team has to have some confidence going into the second quarter.
Yeah, they have confidence, but they can't keep shooting themselves in the foot with these penalties because they'll take penalties, and they'll make a big play to get out of it, and you can't rely on that the entire game.
Option play that time to Roberts, and he's down before the ball comes out. Roberts with a 1-yard gain on the option.
Yeah, now you're in, you're second down, and it's going to be a long 15 to go. And you just can't, they have to put some consistency together offensively and not allow themselves to get backed up because you have opportunities, like I've said. I mean, the one thing is they've come out playing hard, and this Shepherd team is kind of a little bit unraveled at this moment, trying to figure out what the heck to do.
Second down and 15, sweep play, and a little trickery. And it looks like it was a backwards pass, and he's going down again, and almost got him there, but that was a little bit of trickery there. It's a sweep to Roberts. He passed it back to Leak, and he went deep on that one.
Well, I think one of the problems in this play was that 2 receivers to 1 defensive back, which was a good thing, but the 2 receivers were right next to the defensive back. So what you had was the defender in that case was number 20, Elijah Davis, was able to cover both of them, and it looks like Leak didn't get a chance to set up and really put that on the money. As you can see, Leak's arm, he puts it out there, but he puts it up high, so it's more like a jump ball. Even that bomb was like that. He may need to change the trajectory a little bit to get it more better.
3rd and 15, quick draw play to Roberts, who makes it.
Great run.
What a run by Roberts.
First down.
Gets to the second level, 16-yard gain, and that will be a first down.
And this was just a solid run, well blocked. We see for Charleston, big number 68, Bernard Richards, the freshman, 6'1", 280 pounds, and I think he's bigger than that. I think that's a typo, but that's just me. He puts a nice block in that interior of that offensive line. So I tell you what, good running play, good call by the coach.
And these freshmen are not afraid. 1st and 10 from the 22. Leak again. Quick handoff to number 9, Adrian Jenkins. He gains, we might have got maybe 1 yard there. And he's tackled it down at the bottom of that pile, number 95 for Shepherd.
It's Kyle Thompson on that play, the inside linebacker.
These guys are, I tell you, Shepherd just has guys they just pull in from the.
They do.
Pull guys into play.
And that's when you have that depth, that good recruiting plus good coaching equals depth, and you're able to do that. 2nd
down and 10. Again, Leak with the quick handoff, and Jordan Roberts makes 1 guy miss, but he can't make 2 guys miss as he stopped there by Chris Patton.
And I'll tell you what, big Mike Franklin in that middle, no 96, he shut that play down by his penetration. He got penetration into this Charleston offensive backfield, and that just changed the entire play. So great job on that defense by defensive tackle Mike Franklin.
3rd down and 12. Last time we had a 3rd down, Roberts ripped off 16 on the run. So here we go, 3rd down and 12 for Charleston. Roberts in motion. And they go to him quickly with a quick out pattern. And what a tackle there by Washington.
Who is that? What I tell you about him.
What
I told
you
about him. I've been telling you about him for weeks. Man, he has All-American written all over him. No one covers ground much like him from that safety position. You see him, number 2, coming up. He had that dial in like a torpedo. And that's what I'm going to start calling him, Torpedo Washington.
Torpedo Washington. I like that.
He comes in like a torpedo every time.
And here is going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt for Puma. And they're coming to block it, you can tell. Kick is up, and it is good.
Wow, good kick.
It is good. Kick is up and good. Puma adds to the lead. It's 10-3 Charleston. We'll be right back.
At Mayu Chevrolet, excellence is not determined by the bottom line. A happy customer is our badge of honor, and we're on a roll. Come and see why Mayu Chevrolet has won the General Motors Mark of Excellence Award 6 years in a row. How? Absolute customer satisfaction. We are so serious about it that our owner will personally take care of you to ensure you walk out smiling.
You can be sure you'll always get your way at Mayu Chevrolet.
At McCrae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McCrae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McCrae.
Short kick there by Puma, and DJ Scott brings it all the way out to the 35-yard line for Shepherd, where they will start.
And again, just right now for Shepherd, the goal now is to kind of get some consistency. You've been able to move the ball, especially in the air. Now, the one thing that Shepherd is used to is they're using that run to set up the passing game. But I'll tell you what, right now, they have to strike here and get some points on the board. You don't want to let this get out of hand. Veteran team, there is no reason to panic if you're a Shepherd fan at home. You're a veteran team, but they have to begin to make some plays.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 39 for Shepherd. And you have Cooper in the game. And there's a quick out right there. Quick out to number 11, Robert Bird. Good tackle on the outside by by number 38 for Charleston, who is Trey Kelly. He makes the play, and if he didn't make that play, Bird might have went to the house.
Yeah, and I know it ended up being a nice 8-yard play, good tackle. I think Kelly definitely could have closed in on that a little better. Played a little tentatively, and you can't give Bird that much room. He took a quick hitch, turned into an 8-yard gain. Now you're 2nd and 2.
2nd down and 2, and Cooper's moving everybody around there on the line. 2nd and 2, shotgun formation. There's the run, and is that my man again, Rockford?
Oh, yeah, Rockford, the
Rockford,
brick.
Rockford is there.
That's the brick right there.
Once more, Kenny Williams gets stopped.
That's the brick.
But it looks like Kenny might have gotten enough for a 1st down. They might come out and measure this one.
All right, the brick's not good. Boulder. We got
Boulder.
Something.
Boulder.
Because, he's in new.
The Rock. What about the Rock?
All right, okay, we can take that. Rock for Rockford.
I like that, Rockford.
I don't know, Rock, I'm just thinking small rocks. But, he's a big rock in
Never
that
saw
middle.
a big rock
in
the middle?
He's probably 6 tackles already.
Yeah, he's playing well.
Man in that middle.
He's playing very, very well. Before the game started, they're going to measure this, but Jerome, before the game here in the press box, we were talking to someone from Charleston. They said, we have athletes. We're young,
yes,
but we have athletes. And I think they're proving them right here.
Oh, we're definitely seeing that. I mean, these guys are very athletic. They're young, and I'll tell you what, the team you see now, let's see them a year from now or 2 years from now. You're going to see a special group possibly if they can be coached up. And I remember, back in the early 90s, a very similar situation happened with Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, where, new coaches came in, and they established playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores. And before long, they're competing for national championships, and they're still doing it today. So you establish a program that way sometimes.
Williams, again, up the middle. He gains about 7 yards on that play. He is stopped by number 33, Matt Kelly, for Charleston.
Yeah, I mean, you see Shepherd, they're going to use a variety of different backs. We've seen Kenny Williams. We've seen Tommy Addison, of course. We've seen Mike Haynes as well. So they're going to use a variety of different backs. But we definitely want to keep an eye on who's in there, too, because they all bring different skill sets.
It looks like they may be using the backs maybe to wear down the Charleston defense. 2nd down and 3 for Shepherd. Cooper in the shotgun formation. He drops back quick. He was going to Bird but did not see him. He was not open. So he scrambles ahead for about a yard there on that play. Again, in there to make him stop there is number 33, again, Matt Kelly.
And Kelly looks like he's gimping a little bit. A little hurt. He's about 6'1", 220-pound sophomore out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Looks a little gimpy on that leg. So hopefully for him, he's not doing too bad.
We're going to see a 3rd down and 1 here for Shepherd. And this is where I like on 3rd and 1 just to pile ahead right behind your fullback, Tommy Whalen, the senior fullback. He is a big guy.
Along with Steven Jackson on that right side at tackle, too.
And they do try to go ahead. Williams bounces it to the outside, makes one move,
Wow.
makes one guy miss, trucks somebody.
No, he trucks somebody.
Woo! And there's a touchdown. Touchdown for, looks like, for Shepherd.
Yeah, he trucked Chris Maxwell. He just ran over. He just ran flat over.
41-yard touchdown run. Shepherd.
Yeah, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Number 2. He breaks. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's head of steam at this point. And he
just stepped right over too.
Yeah, that's hey, you got to give credit for Maxwell coming up to try to make that play. But yeah, he just ran right over.
So that's going to be. They're going to see that in the film room and really love that piece of film right there.
Yeah, I mean, not if you're Maxwell. Right?
No, not if you're Maxwell, no. Williams, maybe.
You came up. I mean, you did what you were supposed to do, at least initially, and then you got trucked.
PAT is up and good. It's 10-10. We'll be right back.
Is your thermostat frozen under 70 degrees every winter? At Sunfire Hearth Patio and Spa, our wood, pellet, or gas stoves will heat your home efficiently while saving you from the winter chill. With hundreds of models to choose from, our professional staff will help you select the stove that's right for you. And our service department can service all your heating needs to keep you warm all season. Now is the time to ask us how to receive up to a $300 tax credit before you find yourself stuck in the cold. Sunfire Hearth Patio and Spa, downtown Martinsburg, or online at sunfirepatio.com.
At McCrae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McCrae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McCrae.
Back here at Rams Stadium, kickoff just then was fumbled a little bit by Chris Maxwell. He did pick it up, tried to make the best of it, but unfortunately, he only got back to his 8-yard line.
Yeah, he got trucked earlier. Everything may not be together yet.
Yeah, I don't think that everything is together after that hit.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough, man. Let's call it what it was. I don't want to harp on that. I'm sorry, but
call a spade a spade.
Oh boy, yeah.
1st and 10, starting from the 8 for Charleston, and they got a false start there, which I don't see any flag. Oh, there it is.
There are 2 flags.
Finally, there's the flag, and that's probably going to be on Shepherd as they were in the neutral zone. But we'll see what the referee calls here. And if it's on Charleston, that's going to be that's going to hurt them. But no, they're going to call it encroachment on the defense. So that's going to give 5 yards to Charleston. They really needed that because they're backed up in their own zone there.
And let's go to the numbers a little bit. If the Rams score 24 or more points, there's a good chance they will come out on top. Shepherd owns a 255-14 all-time record when reaching the magic 24 mark. And right now they're at 10. And it's only the second quarter. So we'll see. I mean, as poorly as they've been playing in the sense of making mistakes, they've tied it up.
Right back, they give 5 yards back on the false start, and that has to hurt. So,
yeah, I mean, this is consistent penalties from this Charleston team, and it's consistent, these penalties that back you up. Every time you get a step forward, you're going back, and you can't do this throughout the game. Shepherd is too good of a team for you to continue to do this.
1st and 10, Leak with the rollout. He's going deep again, and there is no play on that, no flag, which I thought it should have been on Elijah Davis, but no flag.
I don't think it was a flag. I mean, Leak threw it right to him.
It was the same thing on the other end.
Here's the problem, though. Leak's arm strength, he has to, if he gets this out there, it is a touchdown.
Well, maybe because Elijah Davis turned his head a little bit, but the same play happened on the sideline for Nick Norrell, and they called the flag on Charleston. So
see, I thought it was more contact with Norrell than it was here. The contact didn't come after the ball got there, but again, we're seeing these receivers get deep on these amazing Shepherd corners. They're getting deep on.
Yeah, Darrell Bird was deep there. Roberts with the run. He gets nowhere, and the helmet comes off. Helmet comes off. What a hit by Shepherd. Number 32, A.J. Parrish.
Yeah, Parrish brings the wood a lot. There you see him in that middle, anchoring that defense. He comes up, reads the play. Boom. And we can't see all of it, but you see a helmet just pop up on the play, and that's when you know you got stuck, when your helmet comes off like that.
We got 3rd down and 11 now, and here's where you're in your own zone. Do you just run it straight forward again? But it doesn't look like they're going to because they have nobody in the backfield except Leak.
Let's try to get someone downfield. I mean, Leak has to get this ball downfield better, though, when he does throw.
And it was a quarterback draw that just did not work there.
Sniffed out.
Sniffed out very well. At the bottom of the pile coming out of there, Howard Jones, number 7. So he loses about 2 or 3 more yards. It's going to be 4th down and 11, and they're going to have to punt with Puma.
And I know Dominic Dixon, number 3, was also in on that play too. So, you know, Shepherd, they hold, and now, you know, you see some of those plays, those negative plays that we talk about that Charleston has been doing, shooting themselves in the foot, and that's the youth mistakes, but you got to tighten that up.
3-play drive, and Puma puts it, and Shepherd's going to get good field position, even
Great
with
field
DJ
position.
Scott. Scott makes a move, comes up, and they're going to be down to it's like the 23-yard line they're going to start from. So you can't give a good team like Shepherd this type of field position.
You can't. You definitely can't. You can't keep giving them yardage backwards. You know, you're messing yourself up, and now you have very good field position. Guys are getting stuck all over the place. Good hits.
There was a big-time block by DeAndre Johnson, a redshirt freshman, 5'10", 196 from Upper Marlboro in Maryland. He made a huge block. Gave DJ Scott a couple more yards on that return. It's going to be 1st and 10 right now for Shepherd from Charleston's 23-yard line. Again, like we said, very good field position. Fake to Addison. Cooper rolls out. He's going to dump it out to Frick, who is his tight end. Frick gets the 1st down and more, takes it down to the 6-yard line.
And that's just a good rollout hit to the tight end. And the one thing I can say, looking at this play, there are a lot of receivers for Shepherd that are open. Frick, he just happened to go down to him. Cooper did. But I'll tell you what, guys were open all over the place, and that is that exposing of that secondary, that young secondary for the Golden Eagles.
17-yard pass there from Cooper to Frick, and they're now 1st and goal from their own 6-yard line just like that. Cooper underneath center this time with Addison behind him. And that time he does give it to Addison. Addison plows ahead, touchdown, 6-yard touchdown run for Addison.
And now you're seeing Shepherd being able to run the ball. They're putting some things together. Now they're spicing up their running game. Their running game seemed to take flight. You just see a simple straight ahead fullback lead. Addison up the middle shows you that power out of that 180-plus frame that he has. I swear to God, you see him play, he looks like he's 200 pounds. The way he plays and the way players bounce off of him being so small.
The pulling guard on that play was Jordan Dixon. He came around and just leveled someone. gave Addison the opening to get into the touchdown. And the point after is up and good. 17-10 Rams. We'll be right back.
Contact your local Geico office to see how much you could save on car insurance.
At McRae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McRae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McRae.
Very good return there for Charleston. The returner was number 16, Quinn Sanders, on that play, and that was a really good return just to give him some yards there.
Yeah, I thought that was Roberts, our boy Roberts, returning it. Isn't that Roberts?
Is that Roberts on that play?
Yeah,
I missed that.
Roberts, the do-all, be-all. He does it all.
He does do it all. We
moves.
described that in the opening, how he's the leading returner, leading receiver, leading rusher for this team. He does it all. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line for Charleston. And Leak drops back, quick out pattern, makes one move, and Scott makes a good play to keep him from getting too many yards, though. But Leak that time went to number 5, Derek Taylor.
And DJ Scott just shows you what he can do out there from that corner position.
It's a 4-yard gain right there. And again, as you said, Jerome, DJ Scott makes a good play. And these corners for Shepherd, they're all good, all of them. 2nd down and 6 right now for Charleston, down 7 points. Handoff to Roberts. He makes one guy miss. Gets to the second level, and he's not going down.
Wow.
What a run.
What
a run by Roberts as he goes all the way up to the 50-yard line. Great run by Roberts.
And Roberts isn't a small guy. He's 5'11", 225, closing on that 230 mark. And you can see the power he has, the vision he has, the quick feet that he has. And I'll tell you, you get Washington in there, has to come up from his free safety position and make a play. But Roberts is running hard.
15-yard gain there for Roberts on that play. 1st and 10 now from the 49. I'll call it the 50 on this play. Play action that time, and he gets nowhere. Howard Jones is right there, and he makes the play. He makes the play. Not only does he get the sack, but he gets the 4th fumble on the play, and Shepherd takes over.
Usually Howard Jones, 6'3", 224, coming from that defensive end position, unblocked. Just unblocked coming from that end position. And he's tall, comes around that corner, and you're not going to get away from him on that play. Shepherd's able to shut the door on the Golden Eagles.
Shepherd will start on the Golden Eagles' 38-yard line. Again, the number 3 team in the country. You can't keep giving them field position and chances, or you're just going to lose. You're just going to get blown out.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do. You can't, because they'll make you pay for it. Sometimes they'll make you pay for it on the next play.
It looks like that's what Cooper wants to do, because he's going deep down the sideline, and almost picked off. What a play there by number 32, Isaiah Gibson, freshman, 5'11", from Hampton, Virginia.
And that was just great coverage by Gibson on that play. I know he's kicking himself thinking, he had a pick there, able to shut that door on that Shepherd offense, but unfortunately he's not able to haul it in, and that's probably why he's a cornerback.
His hands are just not that great.
Yeah, cornerbacks were guys that used to be receivers, unless you're like Dion or Asante Samuel or somebody like that just has good hands and can catch everything.
2nd down and 10. Cooper is going out to Bird. One great move by Bird. Moves right around, and then he makes a couple. He Makes gets a few yards there, but he made a move on Trey Kelly, the freshman, and gains a good 22 yards.
And that's a hard cover on that play. You know, it's a very, very, very difficult cover for number 38, Kelly.
And that was it's like a 22-yard gain there for Bird, Cooper to Bird. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line for Shepherd. Cooper under center, hands it off to Williams. Williams makes one guy miss, and he's in the end zone. And that's how they do here at Shepherd. Kenny Williams with a 16-yard scamper puts another 7 on the board for Shepherd.
And they're closing in on that 24 mark that we talked about, where when Shepherd hits that 24 mark, they have a very high percentage of winning. This is just a straight handoff to Williams. Williams with his big frame, you know, he trucked some people last time. Not a lot of guys want to get in his way right now, and he walks into the end zone.
This time it looked like he sidestepped a few people. He's a complete back.
Oh, he's a complete back, and you think about it, he's 3rd on the depth chart.
Wow.
That's when you look at the depth chart, Tommy Addison, Mike Haynes, and then Williams. Williams is 3rd on the depth chart.
The PAT is up and true. 24-10 Shepherd. We'll be right back.
Contact your local Geico office to see how much you could save on car insurance.
At McRae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McRae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McRae.
Back here at Rams Stadium, there's a flag on the return. They're a pretty good return by number 21, Tyler Hamilton, freshman, 5'7", 160 for Charleston. But there is going to be a holding call, it looks like.
Definitely be a holding call. And I like Hamilton's. You get north-south, and that's exactly what you do. You know, north-south, usually good things happen. Sometimes you will get jacked up. But, you know, you will have opportunities to have good returns, too, and that was a good return. Unfortunately, it'll come back.
And, again, Charleston's going to start at their own 10-yard line. In doing some research for this game, I found that second and third quarters are the bad quarters for Charleston. They gave up 37 points in the second quarters this year, 42 in the third quarter this year. And Howard Jones was there, but that defense is just now swarming on Charleston.
And that was Xavier Tyler in the middle of that defense. Jones comes in, and then Tyler cleans up on the running back, Roberts, to shut that down. And now you're starting to see Shepherd get back to what they do, and that is punish you on defense, make you pay for your mistakes on offense.
Going back to that point, they scored at the end of the first quarter. It was 10-3. They've given up 21 points here in this quarter already. So second and third quarters are just not good for Charleston right now. They're competing in the first. The second and third is where they kind of fall out a little bit.
And I think it's youth mistakes. Again, I mean, they've been penalized a lot right now. And you know, your young teams make a lot of mistakes. And you got to clean those up. And if you do, you're going to stay in games longer. And that's something that, as the season goes on, this Charleston team will be able to correct that, hopefully, over time.
False start that time, so it makes second down and 17 from their own 3-yard line. And again, this is a quick handoff, and they're just not getting anywhere on their hand up there.
Well, it looked like it was maybe even a bobbled snap of some sort. But now you're talking about, you're pinned back. And Shepherd, I mean, you think about it, they have had good field position defensively pretty much from the beginning of the game. And now you're starting to see Charleston get pinned back, each series almost.
3rd down, 19 on their own 1-yard line. And here's a call that you got to go straight ahead here. There's 4 wide receivers. There's no backs in the backfield. It's kind of dangerous if you ask me.
Yeah, they've just been going back and back and back.
And that went through the hands first of number 3, Darrell Bird, and then it was another chance to get it to Roberts, and he missed it also. So now you're looking at 4th down and 19 from your own 1-yard line. Not much space for Puma to punt.
No, not much space at all. I mean, and you have your big guy Roberts, he's starting to take a punishment now, and he's in good shape. He's definitely a well put together player, but after a while these take a toll on you, and you have these Shepherd Rams bearing down on you consistently like this.
And DJ Scott is standing at his own at Charleston's 40-yard line. He'll catch it at the 36. Make one guy miss. He's all the way around. He's going to go right to the touchdown.
Yeah,
DJ Scott.
Oh, that was a brutal block. I'm talking about brutal. Number 41 for Charleston. Marcus White is down, and that was a brutal block. And I hope he's okay. That was a shot that he took. And if you look at this, number 41 at the end of this play takes a huge, huge shot on this play, and he is down. And I mean, he does take a shot.
There's Roberts going around to the side.
Yeah, I mean,
there it is.
He's down, and that was a shot. I hope he's okay. You never want to see, you want to see hard fought football, and that was a clean shot. It definitely was. It's just, it's a hard hitter, and I hope he gets up and he's okay.
Man, it looked like he may have got just the wind knocked out of him. He's sitting up right now.
Yeah, and those are the ones that
he's coming up.
You have no way to brace for it. And bam, all of a sudden you're on the ground and you can't breathe. So it looks like he's jogging off. I think he's okay, and that's the fans are giving him a hand, and he definitely deserves it on that play. Good job for Shepherd. It was good to see that young man get up.
Shepherd was down 10-3 after the first quarter. It is now going to be possibly 31-10. So this would be 28 straight points for Shepherd if the PAT is up and good. PAT is up and is good. We'll go to break. Shepherd 31, Charleston 10.
Had a long day? Take a break and enjoy some great food and drinks at Captain Bender's Tavern. Wednesdays, chow down on all-you-can-eat award-winning wings. Thursday is open mic night. Fridays are karaoke with DJ. Saturday, we have live music. Sundays are all football with NFL Sunday Ticket. Get 20 for 20 wings and bucket of beer. For the competitor, we've got the Eastern Panhandle Dart League and APA Pool League. See us on Facebook for all your daily promotions. Captain Bender's Tavern, 111 East Main Street, Sharpsburg, Maryland.
Football season is here, and Parsons Kia is kicking a winning field goal with these 3 great vehicles. The Kia Sportage gets 29 miles per gallon and is more fun to drive than other crossovers. The Sedona is fast becoming a leader in the minivan market. Ample power, nimble handling, and generous cargo storage makes it a must-see. And then there's the Sorento. It's no longer just a good value, it's now an excellent pick in the SUV market. Kia, the power to surprise. All Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Parsons Kia, Winchester.
At McCrae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McCrae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McCrae.
Back at Rams Stadium. Good return again. Good returns. No penalties this time. When they got the penalties, that pushes them back. But let's see if they can start something up right now, as they did in the first quarter. See if they can restart something as they start from their own 27-yard line.
Well, you see the tale of two teams. I mean, you see Charleston, they're giving up a lot of points a game. I mean, against Mars Hill, gave up 27 and a 27-7 loss. Against Urbana, 31-17 loss. Concord last week, a 38-15 loss. So, they give up a lot of points. A lot of that is in the air, and now we're already sitting the end of the second quarter, and they've already given up 31 points here. For Shepherd, on the other hand, you know, Shippensburg, they put up 53 on them in a much closer 53-27 game than it looks. St. Joseph's in Indiana, they won 45-7 on the road. And then last week at Seton Hill, you talked about it the pregame, 64-7 pasting of Seton Hill,
which was 1 point less than the all-time at Shepherd, the all-time margin of victory.
Well, they may be able to do something with that today.
They might be able to. I still believe in Charleston's offense. You know, that screen pass there did not work. And there's the option play. Roberts trying to get around the corner. He gets a good block. He stays inbounds, fumbles it out of bounds, but what a hit. What a hit. They're coming up and hitting your man, number 2, Torpedo.
Torpedo.
Comes up.
Corey the Torpedo Washington.
He dislodged the ball there on that play. It will be a first down. Good 17-yard gain.
And here's the thing. If you're Coach Cater's like, I got this guy back next year too because he's a junior. Corey Washington, he mans that free safety position just like you want it done.
Roberts is accumulating a lot of yards on the ground.
He definitely is.
Charleston is still in it. Here's Leak again. He backs up. Quick out pattern.
Good pass.
Good pass that time from Leak to number 5, Derek Taylor.
And you just see, you know, good pass. This was just a great job. Leak sets his foot, gets it out there with a lot of zip. And a great pass, good way to get your offense started. 2 yards left on a second down and 2. Good play, first down.
And I like what they did there. It's a great 8 to 9 yard pass. But they're getting the ball out of Leak's hands quickly. Second down and 1 for Charleston. Leak steps back and he's got, oh man, he right through the hands of Derek Taylor, but he had him. He had him open right through the middle, right through his hands, incomplete pass.
But here's the problem though. Corey Washington was right there.
Corey Washington was there.
Some footsteps possibly.
Corey was gonna unload there.
Yeah, he was prepared to unload there. We've seen him do it before. So, you know, again, youth, you got to pull that in. Again, you know, I am impressed with this Charleston team. They're not giving up at all.
3rd and 1. Leak with a play action. He keeps it, and I'm not sure he got enough for the first down. Actually, he may have lost a yard on that play.
Yeah, he has to get that out. And I mean, I thought there was a receiver that was open downfield, but he just didn't pull the trigger. He's able to get outside the contain. And I thought he had a receiver initially short. I'm not sure. He didn't need a lot. He only needed 2 yards, and then he ended up losing 3. And there's also a penalty. Or no penalty. They're just running the clock. But it looked like he lost 3 yards, and it didn't need to happen. He didn't need a lot. That quick hit to the first person open that was closest to him could have gotten the first down.
Yeah, that probably was a pretty big down for Charleston. If they would have got that first down, then they would have kept rolling here. But now you're giving the ball back to Shepherd, and they're coming after the punt again, but they don't get there. DJ Scott this time fields it at his 5. Fields at the 5. He took one back. He makes one move. Makes another move. And Puma's got to stop him. Puma doesn't have no shot.
Oh,
but
good play there.
What a play to stop the
Adam
touchdown.
Moser.
Adam Moser comes all the way down and stops the touchdown. Stops him at the 25-yard line. DJ Scott, though, is a return beast today.
Well, I'll tell you, just the blocking for this Shepherd return game has just been excellent. We talked about it. Special teams, they do very well. And you see this semi-wall set up, and you just can't give a player like Scott that much room. He gets upfield. And then you just see that would have been 6. And good play there by number 57, Adam Moser, to make that stop. But it comes back. We got a flag. It comes
Holding
back.
Penalty brings it all the way back. Adam Moser, the sophomore, 6'2", 245 from Cincinnati, Ohio. He saves the touchdown, but actually it wouldn't have been a touchdown anyway because it would have came back for the holding. But great hustle play. They're not giving up here at Ram Stadium. Charleston is still playing well. That's going to bring it all the way back to the 7 or maybe 8-yard line for Shepherd to start their offense.
What a penalty. Just backs you right up. Now, let's see. I wonder if Shepherd's going to try to get Addison going. We haven't called his name a lot at all. The Charleston Golden Eagles seem to have had a beat on him all game.
And there's Addison. You called his number, and he gets a good 6 to 7 yards on that play.
The touchdown, Tommy Addison always seems to go forward. He runs very well inside. I mean, you can't say that enough. I mean, for a back his size, behind him he has the big horses as far as backups behind him. But I tell you what, when he's in the game, he's always a threat to go the distance. And I think all the backs for Shepherd are.
1 minute left in the half here. So it looks like Shepherd, it might just hand it off. They do to Addison once more, and Addison breaks it. And Addison's gone, but he's getting a beat. They have a slow on him, but he's not going to get the
good
touchdown.
Run there by Chris Maxwell, running him down, because Addison doesn't get caught often. And they got him going. When you get Addison going, this offense becomes almost impossible to stop. And it's just good blocking, good blocking all over the place. Number 54 for Shepherd, Sam Ori, comes up from his freshman offensive lineman, makes a good block to spring Addison on that outside, and he gets upfield and almost takes it to the house.
Addison all the way out to the 17-yard line. Last week when we were here, we saw Shepherd score right before the half, and it basically took all the wind out of Seton Hill. I'm looking at this one here. Is that going to happen again?
Well, the wind seems to already be out. You know, they put a lot of points on the board in a short period of time. So, if you're Charleston, it would be a big victory for you, a small victory for you if you can stop Shepherd from scoring here. Because if they score here, it really extends their lead and makes things even more difficult for you. And it's already going to be difficult anyway to come back on a team like this.
37 seconds left in the half. Cooper incomplete pass right there on that play.
I mean, it feels like we just blinked and they got 31 points.
It does. Yeah, it does.
They were down 10-3 and then they got 31 points.
Cooper back to throw. He goes out to Norrell, and pass is complete. Norrell down to the, looks like the 7-yard line.
And it's just a nice out pass. Cooper gets under it with that strong arm of his. Norrell, nice pattern. Shepherd's rolling. And that picks up the first down, too.
It's 10 yards. It picks up the first down, and it stops the clock. So it's going to be first and goal from the 7 with 32 seconds left. And, again, we saw the exact same thing happen last week with Seton Hill. You don't want to let them score here, but Cooper rolls out. He's going to his tight end, Frick, who makes the catch. Frick, Cooper to Frick, 7-yard touchdown pass. And that right there was a beautiful catch.
That was a beautiful pass and catch. And again, Shepherd scores, puts up 37 points, and puts up a score right before the half. And, you can see now this game is totally in control of Shepherd. Nice play action fake to Williams.
Watch this catch.
Beautiful pass, right where the tight end can get it. Only the tight end can get it, and he gets it.
He gets 2 feet down. Touchdown, 37-10. And they score with 25.3 seconds left in the game. In the half, excuse me. PAT is up, and it's good. And we'll stay here for the kickoff, but you are correct. It just seems like you blinked. It was 10-3. You blinked, and now it's 38-10.
And just again, that was just a really good play call. I mean, Shepherd is they're in their driver's seat again. I mean, there was no panic. Coach Cater knew it. He said, okay, we came out a little sleep to start the game, and let's give credit to Charleston. They came out ready to play. And they came out hard, and they challenged Shepherd. They really did.
And I believe if you look at this replay, Chris Maxwell, he's a little behind him. It's just the size of Frick there. Cooper puts the pass only right where Frick could get it.
Yep,
that's
beautiful
it.
pass.
I'm not sure if Maxwell had bad coverage there, because he did have a corner right there also, but Cooper with a beautiful pass.
No, I think Maxwell was in good position. It's just, just a good pass there.
And there you saw a shot there of Tyler Hamilton back there ready to return the kick. And Shepherd, they come in, and you talked about it in the pregame. There's athletes everywhere. Last week we were here. We didn't hear from Frick at all. There was nothing about him. Today he's coming in. He's got, I think, about 2 to 3 catches maybe and a touchdown. And Cooper's looking for him, and they're getting him into the game.
Yeah, I mean, each week, it's hard, that's why they're so hard to prepare for, because they have so many very good skilled players to go along with those superstar linemen that they have.
Very short kick there. Very short kick, and it was bobbled by Dominic Harris, number 31. And it looks like Charleston will keep the ball there.
Yeah, that was dangerous, man. You got to bring that in.
That was 34, Tyler France, who is a tight end. He has to have some hands, doesn't he? As a tight end?
Has to.
Didn't look like
unless you're just a blocking tight end. You know, you have those sometimes too. Guys that just block extra tackles. More tackles.
I know France does have a catch in this game today. He does have some type of hands, just didn't show it on that play.
A tackle, different number. And sometimes that happens. You know, you bring a guy in, he's a tackle. Good blocker, you know.
It looks like a timeout right now by Charleston. Timeout with 21 seconds left. Again, we'll stay in here on this, but we talked about Shepherd, and let's talk about Monty Cater. Here we'll look through some of the scoring here, and it started out with a field goal by DeBratz, and then Charleston started rolling. And here's my guy France, wide open.
They were hot, man. They were doing really well.
Puma with a field goal, and 10-3 at that point, and then Rams run rough shot. They just go rough shot over him, and that was a good way to show that one. You can see that all day long. Williams with a touchdown.
Unless you're Maxwell. You don't
Maxwell doesn't want to see that. Then they just continue coming with different backs. Williams once again.
Well, this is Williams' breakout game right here. I mean, this Williams has been the show right now.
Williams, you said, was a third string back too, and he's got
third
2
on the
touchdowns. And then Scott once again with the return for a touchdown. Back to live action right now, and there's Leak. He's got to put that ball away. There's a couple flags out there, and you're probably going to get holding on Charleston right now.
They have a lot of penalties, and again, you know, the youth, you're going to get that sometimes, but you have to be able to control this, because if you don't, you're never going to get yourself in a situation. There you see some of the Charleston fans, they are not giving up. You got to give a hat out to them. They're still in this game trying to cheer on their Golden Eagles, and that shows great character with them. And you see the cheerleaders of Shepherd looking at their Shepherd team do what they do. They're able to put it on teams, and they're able to score fast and often, and that makes them so dangerous, because they can score in every way you can think of.
At any time.
At any time.
At any time. It's a drop of a hat. They seem like they can
any
score.
time. The safety can pick off a ball, take it to the house just as fast as a running back for this team, as a receiver can, as one of the linemen can. So,
and Charleston, they're going to block the ball there just to run out the time. And we're going to go to half, 38-10, Shepherd, and we'll be right back.
Contact your local Geico office to see how much you could save on car insurance.
So you're looking to buy a new car, and you start to ask yourself the important questions. Who, what, where, why? You might be thinking, aren't all dealers the same? And that's where you'd be interested in knowing that Apple Valley Chevy Toyota has been your reputable hometown dealer for over 50 years. With great service, great selection, and great value, giving you the best car buying experience has always been our commitment to you. Plus, our certified automotive technicians get your vehicle serviced right the first time, every time. For all those reasons and more, see why Apple Valley Chevy Toyota is different from the rest. Had a long day? Take a break and enjoy some great food and drinks at Captain Bender's Tavern. Wednesdays, chow down on all-you-can-eat award-winning wings. Thursday is open mic night. Fridays are karaoke with DJ. Saturday, we have live music. Sundays are all football with NFL Sunday Ticket. Get 20 for 20 wings and bucket of beer. For the competitor, we've got the Eastern Panhandle Dart League and APA Pool League. See us on Facebook for all your daily promotions. Captain Bender's Tavern, 111 East Main Street, Sharpsburg, Maryland.
Football season is here, and Parsons Kia is kicking a winning field goal with these three great vehicles. The Kia Sportage gets 29 miles per gallon and is more fun to drive than other crossovers. The Sedona is fast becoming a leader in the minivan market. Ample power, nimble handling, and generous cargo storage makes it a must-see. And then there's the Sorento. It's no longer just a good value, it's now an excellent pick in the SUV market. Kia, the power to surprise. All Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Parsons Kia, Winchester.
Never mess with a Chevy, dude.
Is your thermostat frozen under 70 degrees every winter? At Sunfire Hearth Patio and Spa, our wood, pellet, or gas stoves will heat your home efficiently while saving you from the winter chill. With hundreds of models to choose from, our professional staff will help you select the stove that's right for you. And our service department can service all your heating needs to keep you warm all season. Now is the time to ask us how to receive up to a $300 tax credit before you find yourself stuck in the cold. Sunfire Hearth Patio and Spa, downtown Martinsburg, or online at sunfirepatio.com.
At McCrae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McCrae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McCrae.
Halftime here at Rams Stadium. Shepherd up 38-10 over Charleston. And we're going to look at some highlights here, Jerome, because it's really a tale of two quarters in this game. It started out with a field goal by DeBrasque, but then Charleston starts to play.
Yeah, and Charleston was playing here. I mean, they really were into the game. The fans were into it. They were into it, and they really were ready to do the thing. And then here we have this. Oh, geez.
This is where I think the game may have turned.
Maxwell.
Chris Maxwell just gets run over by Kenny Williams, and then that's where I believe the whole thing just turned on the dime.
Right.
Because
yeah, you're right. The momentum shifted. The athletes that the Shepherd Rams have, Williams, third on the depth chart, coming in and having, a game like this. And then you see, late in the game, Tommy Addison bust open a long run as well, which that's typical for him. But they're able to come at you in waves, and eventually they wear you down.
I love this pass. Cooper puts it only where his tight end Frick can get to it. Touchdown again. It's just a team effort. And the Rams fans here are probably used to seeing this because this team is playing very, very well.
They are, and you definitely don't want to start the game out like they did, but I'll tell you what, that shows the character of this team to be able to say, let's settle it down and let's put up 38 points in the first half. And that's exactly what they did. And now they're in a good situation where they can go into, we saw it last week, they went into run mode, and they went up there and started putting in 4 and 5 different running backs, and you had the Dyers come into the game, those scout team guys coming in and making hay, and they're getting valuable experience. Those are going to be the same ones we're going to be talking about in 2 years, and they're going to be the ones that are doing what Addison and Williams and some of those other guys are doing now.
We're going to highlight some of the Dyers when we come back, but it's halftime here at Rams Stadium. Shepherd 38, Charleston 10.
Contact your local Geico office to see how much you could save on car insurance.
So you're looking to buy a new car, and you start to ask yourself the important questions. Who, what, where, why? You might be thinking, aren't all dealers the same? And that's where you'd be interested in knowing that Apple Valley Chevy Toyota has been your reputable hometown dealer for over 50 years. With great service, great selection, and great value, giving you the best car buying experience has always been our commitment to you. Plus, our certified automotive technicians get your vehicle serviced right the first time, every time. For all those reasons and more, see why Apple Valley Chevy Toyota is different from the rest. Had a long day? Take a break and enjoy some great food and drinks at Captain Bender's Tavern. Wednesdays, chow down on all-you-can-eat award-winning wings. Thursday is open mic night. Fridays are karaoke with DJ. Saturday, we have live music. Sundays are all football with NFL Sunday Ticket. Get 20 for 20 wings and bucket of beer. For the competitor, we've got the Eastern Panhandle Dart League and APA Pool League. See us on Facebook for all your daily promotions. Captain Bender's Tavern, 111 East Main Street, Sharpsburg, Maryland.
Football season is here, and Parsons Kia is kicking a winning field goal with these three great vehicles. The Kia Sportage gets 29 miles per gallon and is more fun to drive than other crossovers. The Sedona is fast becoming a leader in the minivan market. Ample power, nimble handling, and generous cargo storage makes it a must-see. And then there's the Sorento. It's no longer just a good value, it's now an excellent pick in the SUV market. Kia, the power to surprise. All Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Parsons Kia, Winchester.
Never mess with a Chevy, dude.
Is your thermostat frozen under 70 degrees every winter? At Sunfire Hearth Patio and Spa, our wood, pellet, or gas stoves will heat your home efficiently while saving you from the winter chill. With hundreds of models to choose from, our professional staff will help you select the stove that's right for you. And our service department can service all your heating needs to keep you warm all season. Now is the time to ask us how to receive up to a $300 tax credit before you find yourself stuck in the cold. Sunfire Hearth Patio and Spa, downtown Martinsburg, or online at sunfirepatio.com.
At McCrae, our family-owned company is celebrating 75 years serving the entire metro area. Take advantage of these hot summer deals from Train and save. It's hard to stop a train. Call McCrae today. Beat the heat and stay cool with McCrae.